Oh, you thought nigga didn't cover foot of the balls, huh? Nah, nigga, we sports wide over here. Now, I know I may be extremely late on this, but recently, Tua suffered a terrible head injury. I'm not showing the clip out here, man. Go on Twitter. But it left a really bad look on the NFL, preferably the Miami Dolphins staff. So to cover up any suspicion that the NFL doesn't really give a shit about their players and more about the rating, which is already bluntly obvious, Dolphins let out this statement about Tua's injury. And to this day, I think they had Stevie Wonder as one of the medical staff for the team, and they had Rico from Paid in Full type the motherfucker. Because there's no way in fuck you're letting this man play when he could barely walk the night before. There's no way, at least I'm not. Look at him. So after the commissioner and the entirety of the Dolphins staff failed miserably at trying to hide the fact that the health staff did a horrible job of taking care of the problem at hand, or from my perspective, didn't really give two shits, the commissioner thought of a grand idea, a wonderful one at that. Ladies and gentlemen, sacks be gone.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You're serious, right? Now, I understand what happened to Tua was a tragedy. I saw this shit live on television. But that's not the defender's fault. The defender did what his job was to do. Get the sack. Now, did he overdo it? To a tad bit, even to an extent I might argue. But even if he did, QBs get sacked like that all the time, if not worse. And then for people saying that I'm bullshitting and I'm like trying to, insert this type of situation, Joe Shiesty got sacked 8 times in the Super Bowl. He got sacked 69 times that season. And he let the motherfucker just fine. Well, maybe not mentally, because if I lost Super Bowl, I mean, I'd be tight too. But you get my point. Tom Brady got sacked 500 times in his career. And he's still going. Perfectly fine. Maybe a couple screws do, but perfectly fine. And I'm not dismissing what happened to Tua situation in any way, shape, or form. But to act like every time a nigga gets sacked, that is automatically more likely for something like this to happen, it's fucking ballistic. It's crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And if you think that they just pulled this shit out of their dislocated ass ears and Tua's situation had nothing to do with this, then you might be as smooth brain as the Dolphins medical side. You're fucking stupid. You're fucking dumb. I'm sorry. Any Homo sapien with the brain capacity of a roach could tell from a mile away that this was put into play to save the pockets of the NFL and to cover the Dolphins' ass. Why am I surprised by a league that schedules shit like this on a Thursday night? Not even back-to-back Thursday night. They can't get getting away with this, bro. Let me move on.
Broncos country, let's rock.
Let's get something straight. Tua reacted the way not because of the sack, but because of the head injury that wasn't dealt with when it had to be dealt with. If Tua was healthy like he was supposed to be on the field and took a sack like that, he'd be just fine. Or at bare minimum, the sack would affect him a whole lot less. A whole lot less. So can we please stop blaming defensive linemen for doing this fucking job? But that doesn't mean we have to eliminate sacks as a whole, because this is not roughing the passer. That, my friends, is a sack. Just like how this is a sack, and this is a sack as well. You might as well have a nigga do two-hand touch, eliminate tackling, period. What the fuck is the offensive line's job if the defensive line is gonna two-hand touch the QB? Put it back on the quarterback? As if niggas like Mahomes and Josh Allen is gonna be affected by 10 fucking fingers. What the fuck is defensive line's purpose on the team if they can't get to the QB and tackle him? Run up the team's food bill? NFL, stop trying to cover shit up all the goddamn time. We saw how you did with your daddy Brady and the deflated balls. Take accountability. And if you're not, then make the Dolphins do it. Hold the Dolphins accountable. The Dolphins chose winning over a player's overall health and being, and the NFL chose Amazon Prime over their players' health and being as well. Shit, Tua could die out there? At least they have to go out there in the field. We're playing them. The show must go on. Fucking idiots. At this point, y'all just get rid of the pads, put flags on their ass, and have them play flag for 4 hours. But of course, you'll lose ratings, and somehow, someway, someone would still get hurt, and y'all would have to cover up even more to the point where nobody's tackling anybody. Shit, paying Marco Polo on the goddamn field, my nigga. But anyways, that's all I had to say about Tua's situation. I have a Carmelo video come up later, but you know, YouTube is being Stephen Curry from half court, and they're not even posted, so I'll probably have it up by today or Wednesday. But with that being said, man, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about Tua's situation. Let me know what you think about this dumbass rule. With that being said, stay sturdy, stay healthy, man. I'm out this bitch.
I feel it. I feel it.